I got two in it.
Bank VC notes. Bank VC notes.
I gotta see.
Alright. Big six in the front.
What's that? Tracy.
Crawlture jamming is being about taking pop culture specifically and trying to modify it in a way to sort of point out the spectacle that it's part of. The society we live in, we don't really live in. The society itself is a spectacle, and we are actors within that spectacle. We take part within this spectacle. We don't actually consciously engage with it. We don't make our own choices. We just play the rules that are set out for us.
Have a look at the world around you, the reality that we've socially manifested. Ask yourself, is everything questionable? How do we reframe perceptions to see through the spectacle, to see the true source of the images flickering on the walls of Plato's cave, to see with new eyes, new minds, and new hearts the world that has been commoditized and sold back to us, the world that is ours? We didn't choose culture jamming. Culture jamming chose us. It's a form of social activism, a reaction to an ethically questionable system that imposes its will upon us at every street corner. A universe of messages telling us to buy this, drive that, and even you could be cool too. If you're not questioning the motives and underlying messages of the pervasive propaganda that permeates so many angles of your life, you're not seeing the bigger picture. Culture jamming is using the weight of the enemy against itself. It's mass political jujitsu, where in a simple act of reframing a powerful message can radically alter its meaning. You'll know it when you see it. Culture jamming always supersedes found content as it rearranges it, causing you to reflect on the nature of what you're actually encountering. As William Blake, a culture jammer in his own right, said, "If the doors of perception were cleansed, everything would appear to man as it is, infinite."
People tend to do what they perceive as the norm. Not everybody does, clearly you're not, but most people they like to be around the norm. I mean, you see that.
Self-education is about questioning the world around you to increase your awareness of it. Curiosity is what drives the process of self-education. Oscar Wilde said, "Education is an admirable thing, but nothing worth knowing can be taught." Knowledge is power, and with new knowledge comes the tools to make a difference. Find something you are passionate about, whether a local issue in your community or a global problem like destructive consumerism. Learn as much as you can through reading, scouring the internet, and talking to the people who know.
No matter the size of your culture jam, whether you are making stickers or blocking traffic, it requires some planning. If you need other people to join you, how are you going to get the word out?
To just say, no one's ever done this before, here's why it's important, here's why it's big, and here's why you should be watching. But also try to connect to either the organizations that you think would be interested or even media outlets. If you start following CBC and you send a tweet to CBC about the event, they may repost that, and suddenly you've got all the hundreds of CBC followers seeing that. Or on any of the other social media mavens like Janice Lacovie, who is one of Victoria's main social media bloggers. Always send it out to your own friends and say, hey guys, send this to your friends too. And suddenly it'll just pick up like wildfire.
You know, this is your event. So really, if you have some ground rules, don't be shy about sharing them. We want a safe, peaceful demonstration, and we're going to do our thing, and we're not going to, upset the flow of traffic, but we are going to attract attention.
We wrote a press release and sent it to several local publications, radio stations, and television outlets. We also created a Facebook event page, Twitter page, and Posterous account in order to interact with our supporters. By the day of our Crawlture Jam, we had been featured in 4 newspapers, 2 blogs, and 1 CBC radio interview. It's important to scope where you'll be jamming and know the terrain really well. We visited the site for our Crawlture Jam a week before the event, so we knew exactly what to expect on the day. After picking an area to hang our banner and making sure the measurements were correct, we timed how long each crosswalk is and then did a practice crawl, which reconfirmed our need for knee pads and safety vests.
This one is hot and sizzling.
Change and love, the only two constants in life. By consistently reassessing and reevaluating your plans and situations, you will always strive for growth and be hungry for knowledge.
It's interesting. It's a video. Doing the event was a lot more fun than I expected. It was a blast to kind of make a statement like that.
Once you've received and absorbed feedback from friends, family, and colleagues, you can now begin planning your next Crawlture Jam.
I think that there should be another one next year or sometime soon. And I think culture jamming is an awesome way to bring change to society.
Darwin spoke about the survival of the fittest, but in our constantly changing, fast-paced world, it's all about survival of the most adaptable.
Small action that you can do in your own little sphere of influence really can grow into a bigger thing. So I think what you guys have started here is maybe more people looking into this issue and thinking, we're tired of this dam. It's been 20 years of having this dam crawl. We can do something about it. So congratulations to you guys. It's been great.
It's time to not only embrace change, but affect change.